It's a gorgeous, a little bit cloudy evening, but the smoke continues to billow around after the pyrotechnics in the pre-match ceremony. Berlin, where today's reality becomes tomorrow's history, and now is the time to let that history unfold. It's England against Spain for the European Championship, and we're underway.
I've got to say, I'm looking at Harry Kane. It's probably the first time in this tournament I've looked at him and thought, you're a mile off the pace. You look as though you don't want to get injured, you're just going through the motions, and that can't be right. At the moment, we're almost playing with 10 men because he's got no contribution within the game, no zip to his play, no nothing.
You take him off at half-time?
You would have to. Honestly, you would have to, because we've got no platform to play at the moment.
So it's almost a 4-4-1-1 now for England, as Jamal brings it forward onto that dangerous left foot, and he set up Williams, who scores, and Spain lead in the opening 90 seconds of the second half. One young winger setting up another, and potentially setting up another night of despair on the biggest stage for England. Brilliantly worked. Jamal onto his left foot, but not lining up the shot this time. Instead, slipping it in towards Williams, who came in unmarked, fires it across Pickford. England's best football in this tournament has been when they've been up against it. They're up against it again now, and they've got to improve.
Yeah. Jamal, it was, who just come inside, looped inside, the ball was helped round the corner to him as he's come across the face of the goal looking for a shot. There wasn't one to be had. He fed Williams, and Williams coming in from the left hand side, got over the top of the ball, good solid side foot, and it was too good to be stopped by Walker or Pickford. England have got to react now.
And now England, with exactly an hour on the clock, can make the change, Stuart, and it is Watkins for Kane.
Yeah. In all honesty, Harry's had a really, really poor hour. There's something not right there, whether it's injury, whatever it may be. But we've been playing a man down, sadly.
But Harry Kane comes off quickly, and Ollie Watkins comes on. Now this is a change that Gareth Southgate needs to come off. Wednesday's hero. What a reception he has received from those England supporters. He's already conjured up one truly, genuinely unforgettable moment in an England shirt this week. He needs another, but the architect of another. Palmer for Mainu. That's the change that is being made. So rather than it being Bellingham or Foden, like for like swap, Bellingham will sit deeper. Palmer comes on. There's a little low five between him and Foden. They've swapped flanks for the moment. Foul ball, the angle was tight. Shot on target straight at Jordan Pickford, and he gets it forward quickly. Finds Jude Bellingham. Cucurella dives in. Bellingham plays it past him. Worked out towards Saka, who I think stayed onside. Foden is unmarked to the far post if he can get it across. Carvajal's on him now. Played in instead towards the edge of the air. Shot from distance is in. It is Cole Palmer. England fight on. They've come from behind again. Brilliantly turned in by Palmer. A goal that could help turn the history of the England team. They never know when they're beaten. And Cole Palmer passes it into the bottom left-hand corner to set up a barnstorming final 15 minutes. What an impact he has had off the bench yet again. Cole Palmer makes it 1-1.
Once again, fantastic set-up play there. I think it was Bellingham who's just got into the box, broke his neck to get in the box. We're playing with more energy now. We've got more of a platform at the front end of the team, I think, and that certainly helped us. And you just have that feeling with this team. They'll find a way. I don't know how. They'll find a way.
4 minutes of normal time to go. It's 1-1. Spain working it back through the middle again. Oyarzabal with the layoff. Cucurella, low ball in. Oyarzabal slides it in. That could be the heart-breaking moment. The Spanish substitutes race down the touchline. Oyarzabal on for Morata, and he has supplied the touch in front of Jordan Pickford that might just see England beaten in the final. This time when they concede, time is very much against them. 3.5 minutes to go, and England are back in the situation where they need a miracle.
They certainly do. An absolute killer of a goal. It really has flattened us, to be quite honest with you. We didn't see it coming. England looked, and both teams looked as though they were happy to sort of get through the game, and Cucurella's driven forward and whipped the ball across, and I'll tell you what, this is going to VAR, and this is very, very tight. Great ball in from Cucurella, I've got to say. Sliding in just in front of the goalkeeper. All we can do now is hope that some technology bails us out.
Well, it's a good ball in. Oyarzabal on the slide, supplying the touch. His 12th international goal, and it is one that none of us will ever forget. England to take this corner, and Cole Palmer waiting to be giving the signal to swing it in. It's only England's second corner of the night. In the 90th minute, deep from Palmer, header! And in off the line, and then over the bar. And Spain somehow survive. Declan Rice with the last touch. First one, power towards goal by Rice, was saved. Second header, brilliantly cleared off the line by Dani Olmo. And somehow Declan Rice then misses the target. And it looked for all the world as though England had bailed themselves out. They've come within inches, but they're still behind. Pickford will spot it down, and he's got to slam it forward here. This is it. No time to take it. And again, England fall just short. The margin's not quite as tight in 2024 as they were in 2021, but they played themselves back into the game and given themselves a platform from which you dared to dream they might yet be able to turn it around, having conceded early in the second half. It was a moment of brilliance from Cole Palmer, a crisp finish that could have been the platform to glory, but that was not how it transpired. Instead, it was a Spanish sub that sunk England. Oyarzabal 3 minutes from the end of normal time. Still time for England to see a header cleared off the line by Dani Olmo. So tight the margins, but England become the first side ever to lose successive finals in the European Championships. And still, the long, interminable, horrendous wait continues. Spain have beaten England by 2-1. They are the European champions.